Like something just mowing behind me.
Oh, what was that? Oh my God! What is up, fam? Welcome to another haunted adventure with your boy Omar. Make sure to hit that like button. Hey, we have an awesome adventure planned for you tonight. I did kind of showcase this place that I'm at on a vlog. If you're not subscribed to my vlog channel, be sure to check it out. I do a lot of behind the scenes videos there, especially of my travels. If you want to get to know me better as a person, you can also go there. But anyways, I am here at a place that's so full of history. It's not just a haunted, abandoned amusement park. It happens to be sacred land to Native Americans known as the Shawnee tribe. They're still existent today, I hear, in Oklahoma. A lot smaller of a tribe now, but we're at an old sacred trading post, and right behind me there was, I believe, 3,000 bodies buried here, and a lot of weird stuff happens here. I'm going to share a lot of the history with you, but not long ago, a Dr. Jones, I know that sounds crazy if you're into the Indiana Jones series, a Dr. Jones, as an archaeologist, came here and excavated about 22 bodies, one of which was a 14-year-old girl that was buried with her baby. It seems that maybe she died giving birth. All those bodies were left here, and there was a lot of artifacts. Now, some of the very first English settlers, sad to say, was it three children?
A boy and a girl first, and then they kidnapped the Ezekiel, I think.
Ezekiel was his name, yeah.
And when the husband returned from hunting, he noticed that two of his kids were found dead, and he went to the tribe that took them and then tried to retaliate on the people that did it. And while he was there, he found them burning the boy at the stake.
Why are you freaking out right now?
Like something just moaned behind me.
It moaned?
It was so scary just now.
You're okay?
I mean, it was like right behind me.
While you were outside?
Yes, I don't even want to like look, but I didn't even, like, that freaked me out. I'm not kidding.
Are you crying?
Yes, it scared me so bad.
Who just moaned? We're not here to disrespect you. I left you a peace offering. Not gonna lie, it's been a hot minute since I felt, I don't know, almost like goosebumps. I could feel them, like I have goosebumps right now. But anyways, I'm gonna show you what they left here for the tribe that's buried here. This is sacred ground. I feel like I'm being watched. All of this right here is all a burial ground. And I believe the children that were attacked and killed, maybe sacrificed, it was in retaliation for the English settlers that came here. I mean, think about it. Most Native Americans, they're peaceful. They're not here to cause trouble. Like they showed me. Imagine you're somewhere, you're in your backyard and just hanging out on your property, got all this land, and somebody tells you, you gotta leave. They say, like, hey, you got to leave from your house. That's what happened here. These settlers came and they were like, you got to go. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't there exactly, but I'm pretty sure it was something like that happened. God, I feel so uneasy right now. I mean, no disrespect being here. They put this stone here, and the stone started taking shape on its own and going into the ground more. And you can see what looks like a nose and a feather. See that? But anyways, they picked this stone because it's going towards the heavens, and I left that stone there, a tiger eye is I think what they call it, and people leave offerings. Oh my God, I just felt something next to me. Okay, I'm leaving now. May you guys rest in peace. I'm not sure how long this video is going to be. It might be several parts to it. We're going to go to an abandoned amusement park that's on this property where there's hauntings there too, and it's all by children, and there's nothing negative here. I believe that if you go to any place and you're disrespecting the place, not treating the spirits with respect, you're going to encounter something negative. I've done a lot of research on this location and nothing negative has been reported here. I mean, yeah, it's scary. I think the closest to something being negative was some guy came here from Philadelphia, and he was pushed out of the ticket booth, and I think he was maybe doing something disrespectful. I'm not sure, because he said that a lot of people have gone there. I'm gonna take you there too. I witnessed myself somebody communicating with a windmill on that ticket booth, and it's really, really cool. That windmill's still there. We're gonna try to communicate with spirits. I mean, I'm talking about on demand. They're asking. I don't know what I just witnessed right now. Let's go out to the amusement park. I'll share with you some of the stories there. We're gonna spend the night here too, and I might film myself. But yeah, it's gonna be a great video. Make sure to smash that like button if you haven't already. Scared?
Yeah.
Now we have permission to be here. You can come here and do an overnight investigation on your own. Is that the outhouse?
Yeah, that's one of them.
Check out this outhouse. It's actually fascinating because we're surrounded by water too, and they say that water is a conduit of spirits. There's the river right there. We took a picture earlier. Did you even look at those pictures?
No, I don't want to look at them yet.
In case you're wondering, when you come here and do an investigation, or maybe you come for their Halloween, what's it called, the scare trail that they do? But anyways, there's a little boy that was dropped off here, and I believe it was in the 1960s when the park was open. They had this massive, you would think for how big this lake was, I don't know if it was a lake or a pool. They called it the cement pool.
Yeah, cement pool.
It was huge, and there was only one lifeguard, and they had the lifeguard tower right in the middle of the pool. But anyways, this mom drops off her kid. She said, hey, I'll come pick you up later or whatever. Well, she ends up coming later to pick him up, and he's not there. He doesn't come. And she thinks, okay, well, maybe he walked home or whatever. They end up finding him at the bottom of this lake or the pool in one of the intakes. I think it was his arm that got stuck into where it sucks in water. They say that you can see him sometimes here at the entrance. This is the gates of the amusement park. Big shout out to Lake Shawnee events for letting us come here. I hear that they have an amazing haunted attraction here during Halloween time, and I think last year they said like 15,000 people came in from out of town. So I want to talk to you about this tractor right here. For the longest time, this tractor was parked. I mean, I'm talking about, I think from the 1980s up until 2 years ago, this tractor was at the front of the property. Now, the reason why the tractor was there, and it was by choice, Gaylord was his name, and he was, I think, mowing the grass with his tractor, and he, from the corner of his eye, seen a little girl. Kept on doing what he was doing, and then he seen her again. But this time it was somewhere completely different. And he stopped the tractor, he looked around, and he's like, why do I keep seeing this little girl? And he couldn't understand why. So he kept on just doing what he was doing. And then all of a sudden the little girl is on his shoulder, and she tells him to stop the tractor. And that's when he completely stopped the tractor and he left it there for years. I think it was a couple of days later, don't quote me on that, maybe it was a few months later, they tried to restart the tractor, and it had a massive fuel leak, which would have, I mean, this is my guess, maybe started the tractor on fire, and the little girl was just looking out for Gaylord. Maybe it was his guardian angel, but yeah, for the longest time, this tractor stayed in front of the house that's at the very front, and it was for that reason. Now, there's also a tale of this school bus behind me. That was Gaylord's son, which was Gaylord II. He passed on in 2014, they said, right?
Yeah.
They took a picture. Maybe I can share that picture. I'm going to ask and see if they'll share that picture with me. But his ghost, they believe it's his ghost, can be seen from that third window.
Face showed up in a picture.
It was his face.
Yeah.
But I mean, he looked a lot like his father. So maybe it was, I think maybe it could have been his dad.
It was 6 months after he passed, and this was his bus, right?
Yeah, this is where he stayed, and they keep it open. Now, the only little girl ghost that has been reported here is on a swing, and we're going to take you there to the amusement park in a second. But there's a swing there, and I'll show you where this happened. It was an incident. I'm not sure exactly when it happened, but there was a Coca-Cola truck and it was backing out, and there was a little girl on the swing, and it ended up backing up into her, killing her. And she is, I don't want to say haunt, but she's been seen. In fact, this is one of the stories I heard as well. There was a family here recently, and they had, I think it was 4 years ago, they had a little girl, and she was like playing, and it was almost like she was playing by herself. And she went to the spot, right?
The family said that the little girl was like 7, and she was just like running around, like
it's like she was playing with the little girl.
With somebody. The son came over and asked, hey, how are y'all doing? Is everything okay? And she was like, yeah, she has abilities or something.
Abilities, yeah.
And she could tell. And I guess the little girl went over to the swing and was like, held her hand up to the swing, and then like the swing
it started moving on its own.
Swinging, and come to find out that was the little swing that the little girl passed away on.
That she was, yeah, it was back then. Anyways, let's go ahead and check out where Gaylord II used to spend a lot of his time, and his ghost has been seen.
Spirit.
That wind chime just like rung right now. You didn't touch it, did you?
No.
Are you here with us?
Oh my gosh, look at the bird on it, babe. It's a blue bird.
Oh, like Jupiter.
Yeah.
Aw. Hey, by the way, since you're early on in this video, I opened up a new Facebook page. I'm going to be posting some like shorter videos there, as well as some exclusive stuff. So I'm going to leave a link down below to my Facebook if you're into Facebook. So I'm going to be posting some videos there too. I used to have a Facebook way back when, but then, I don't know, it was like really weird. They locked me out of it and I couldn't get it back and gave me the runaround. So I had to open up a new one. So be sure to check it out. So there was some Boy Scouts that were here, and one of the Boy Scouts was sitting in the driver's seat, and there was a picture, and it looked like there was another little boy standing like in this. So there was the little boy right there, and then there was another little boy right there, and he was not there.
It wasn't even, it was like a man.
Was it a man?
Yeah, it was like a man.
It looked like a boy to me.
Standing behind him, like.
It was right, it was on the left
I
side.
wonder if they will let you like use that picture.
I don't know. I'm gonna ask him if he can share that picture with me. Alright. Please do let us know if you capture anything, because the owners here love when you catch things, and I'm going to be filming a lot. I tell you guys all the time, be my eyes and ears, because there's a lot that I miss. So let me know. She's also taking some pictures for me too. If you ever come out here to Lake Shawnee, make sure you bring yourself a good pair of boots. It's a little muddy out. These are my boots right now. I put plastic bags over my shoes because, yeah, it's pretty muddy. I don't think my white car has ever seen that much dirt on it. Can you see the carousel?
Yeah, I can see it in the trees.
Okay.
Right there.
Oh yeah, there it goes.
Yeah. Whoa. You're right.
What's over there?
There's something in there.
I just almost slipped.
There's something in there moving.
It's an animal or something.
They don't have gators out here, do they?
No, heck no. It's way too cold for gators. Like I said, make sure to bring yourself a good set of boots. Where's the pool at?
It's all the way around the other
It's
way.
over there, huh?
Yeah, so we're gonna have to go this way and then go back around to where the pool is.
Looks so creepy. Wow. There was a story floating around a little bit on a little girl being decapitated while on the Ferris wheel. They say that her head hit a tree branch because the tree branch was sticking out a little too far. I confirmed that story was false, and they believe that it may have started from a book that was published. But yeah, that's not true.
At the Cracker Barrel.
But maybe they're not the ones that started it though.
Yeah.
That story though about the girl being crushed on the swing, it's right over here that was a true story, as well as the little boy
Do you want to show
drowning.
the grave over here?
Oh, the grave is there?
Yeah,
Where?
of the kids.
Yeah, let's go. So I'm not sure if I mentioned the story already. Mitchell Clay, the very first English settler that came to this area, was here. He had a big family, very large family, and there was 3 children that were out playing in a field, or no, it was 2 of them, and then they got attacked by some of the Native Americans. One of their sisters went out to try to protect them, and she was attacked too. Her and one of her brothers were murdered. One of the other brothers that were there playing with the other brother, he was kidnapped. So when Mitchell Clay found out about this, he went to go retaliate. He got his revenge, and they found Ezekiel, his other son, burning on a stake. And that's a true story. Happened in the 1700s, late 1700s. And there's a plot over here. I hear that their family, their ancestors are still out here. So, oh, is that it right there?
That's so heartbreaking.
It is heartbreaking. What does it say?
It says, in memory of Bartley and Tabitha Clay, massacred by Shawnee Indians, August 1783, children of Mitchell and Phoebe Clay.
So this stone was brought here in the 1930. In the exact gravesite. So this is where they're buried. Oh look, there's like a necklace there. Couple little offerings, some toys.
Yeah.
Now I was mentioning on my vlog that there was no motive to the Native Americans for them to attack, or I mean, I don't know. There could have been, but there's nothing that's been recorded in the history books of the motive for the children being attacked and killed. My guess is this is sacred land. These settlers came in, took their land, and they weren't happy about it. But the Shawnee Native Americans, they're very peaceful. I mean, they never even had a problem with them. I mean, supposedly, didn't one of them lend them a horse or something?
A horse to bring his body back, to bring his son's body back.
The chief lent Mitchell a horse to bring his son's body back. That shows compassion, you know, after a pretty horrible situation. May you rest in peace, guys. What if their ghosts are being seen around here?
Yeah, possibly. Well, they said that you can take pictures by here, and you'll see sometimes Ezekiel.
You'll see Ezekiel. Did you take some pictures?
Yeah, I took pictures of you.
Oh, gosh. I thought I heard something over there.
I did too.
It was like a, ooh.
Yeah.
Almost sounded like a gorilla or something. They have gorillas in West Virginia?
That sounds cool, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's like they're singing to us.
They're talking to each other.
Isn't there some activity here too?
I don't think so. I don't think they said that they've ever had.
It's the other booth, right?
What's that?
It's a dog.
What is that? Is that your stomach?
What?
That noise?
There's a dog.
No, like over here, the growling noise.
No, I didn't hear anything.
Are you serious?
I heard a dog.
I thought it was like your stomach.
No. This is the swings right here where the little girl died. Well, they say from time to time you can see the little girl here. She goes from different parts. Like she'll go here and then end up across the water. And they say that she will push some of the swings. Wasn't there a story of a what?
That swing wasn't like that earlier today.
It wasn't, right?
No, and I think all of these weren't like. I have pictures.
You have pictures of them? Yeah,
All
because
of these
we
are
were here
down.
earlier. This was like up the other way, right? Because I remember that being on the swing. I could be wrong.
I'm about to look at my pictures.
What's the story of the... Oh, what was that?
What?
Oh my God.
What?
Dude, something was walking over there. It sounded like something like walking. I thought it was an animal or something.
It's probably the sweet girl.
Are you here with us? Push one of these swings if you're here with us. I'm gonna go stand by your swing. We're not scared, and we're not here to spook you or scare you either. We thank you for being here with us if you are. If you can, push this swing for us. Push it hard. Use your energy.
And it's okay if you can't. Push it.
Yeah, we're not going to be upset if you can't. I forgot about the man that can be seen on the Ferris wheel. Let's go back over there. But, dude, I'm telling you, I heard footsteps walking towards me. You know what? I'm going to play with her. I'm going to play with you, okay? We're going to run some laps around the swing together, like you and the other little girl were doing not long ago. Okay, I'm not doing that.
Not in shape,
I heard a growl right around the corner.
Oh,
I heard
really?
a growl. I don't know if it's an animal or what. Remember you said that it sounded like
Yeah.
my stomach growled? It
Yes.
wasn't my stomach. I thought it was a dog, but I think I heard something similar right around the corner.
Wait, is there like wolves and stuff out here?
I don't know. Little girl, I'm so sorry what happened to you. May your soul rest in peace. Just know
Thank
that,
you for watching over the amusement park.
yes, we do thank you for being here, watching over our friend's amusement park. Very sweet of you. They say that not at 9 o'clock, like on the actual, the clock, but they say 9 o'clock on the Ferris wheel that a man appears. I don't know if it's a man or just an apparition that appears inside of that. What do they call them? Buckets?
Mm-hmm. People said that they've seen like arms hanging over, or like what looks like a person. What? Oh my god, I couldn't turn around fast enough. Oh, I hear something over here.
What? What'd you hear?
I don't know.
Dude, I just heard footsteps again. Let's go over there. Isn't it crazy that kids were on this swing at one point?
Yeah.
Swinging around. And one little girl just having fun as a kid tragically died. So this... What?
Something was just back there.
Where?
Behind me.
What was it?
I don't know. It sounded like it was like moving, like funny.
I'm telling you, there's footsteps all around us right now. I've been hearing footsteps.
I can feel my heart like in my feet.
This almost reminds me of the Jeepers Creepers truck. If you haven't seen Jeepers Creepers, probably one of my all-time favorite horror. I mean, it's just really creepy. It's creepy. You had never seen it till recently, right?
Yeah, I kind of wish that I didn't watch it.
You wish you didn't watch it? Why?
Not before coming out here.
We do plan on doing a spirit box communication. If I end up doing a second part to this video, I'm gonna do just that, as well as spend the night. And we did put a bed in the back of the SUV, and we're gonna spend the entire night here on the haunted property. But anyways, Fallout 76, I believe, or 76. I don't know exactly. I don't play Fallout. This is what I was told, that this area inspired a part of the video game.
It was the paddle boat area.
It was this too, where it shows this truck.
Yeah, and he said that it was the sign. See, is that the paddle boat?
Yeah. Let's go over there. Yeah, they used to have paddle boats inside this lake right here. There's a couple lakes. Like I mentioned earlier, there's another lake. I don't know if it was a man-made pool. It's huge.
Right here? Oh, yeah,
Okay.
Because this is the 4 waves. Remember?
Oh, right.
And that's how they didn't get the copyright.
They put
'cause
3
used
waves.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in the video game, they showed 3 waves instead of 4. Yeah, it wasn't this lake right here. It was another lake further up. The little boy was found dead, and I'm not sure exactly. I think that they said the 1960s that happened. And there's a slide on the property where somebody took a picture, and at the end of the slide is a little boy, like apparition, creepiest thing ever. I hope they could share those pictures with me. If they can't, I honestly, like, there's so much to see here. Come out here for yourself, and they're gonna share with you pictures of this place too, in like not only the 1960s and stuff, but in the 1980s when the park reopened for a couple of years. This is where they do the fishing tournaments, right? In this lake? I'm not 100% on that.
What?
Go ahead and push it for us. Look, look, look.